CreezOn. Welcome to the U Army, because you are me, and this channel is for warriors of truth and self-mastery. You can never go wrong with the right decision. Bar. Came to my head. I wanted to make a video about it because it's simple, but it's true. And I think it's as simple as it sounds, but it's complex in practice, because a lot of the time we know what the right thing is to do, but we just don't do it. I want to break down as to why that is the reality for most of us. Here it is here. There's pleasure, which is down here, and there's purpose, which is up here. Yeah. And in life, it's always easier to fall than to rise. Even gravity does it to us, bro, for what we perceive as gravity. I think gravity is just magnetism. You know what I mean? That's what I think it is. But I don't know. But we're pulled down, innit? I can only jump so high until I'm pulled down. This is the realm we're in, and this is how it functions. So it's easier to do the wrong thing. It's easier to do things based on pleasure alone. Pleasure in itself isn't bad, but it's the abuse of pleasure. You know you're on that diet and you've been training. You're not supposed to eat that chocolate. You're not supposed to eat them Haribos, but you do it anyway because it's so easy to do, because that's how it's been set up. Our chemistry, our brain chemistry has literally been set up for us to do the easiest thing. And because everything's so available nowadays, you have things that are just sweet on demand instead of having to, go out and pick a mango from a tree that's actually good for you. But they've played with our minds, and the way that this Babylon system has been set up, the system we live in, has been set up to play with our minds, to make us be trapped in this pleasure box, and we can't fall victim to it. When you fall victim to pleasure, your purpose goes out the window. You just once again betraying your purpose. You're just betraying yourself. You know what you're supposed to do, but because of this feeling, you just go against what you know in your gut, in your heart, in your mind, in your soul that you're supposed to do. Like when you do hard mode on a game, yeah, that's when you get all the XP, and that's when you get all the best stuff in it. So it's a thing where you're either trying to do easy mode and just getting little to no reward, or you're trying to do hard mode, stick it out, and then get the long-term reward, be a G, walk around knowing you're a G. That's why the people, I say youths, I'm talking fully grown men, I say youths spiritually, like in their consciousness, because some people are still youths in their consciousness. They just chill at home all day, play the game, order pizza, watch porn, like literally just trying to get all the rewards that a king supposedly would have on their sofa. But you're not doing the king work to even get that feeling. Do you know what I'm trying to say? That euphoria, that feeling, it will come after you do the work. So you're cheating. You're doing all the, remember that, what was it called now? You had those things on the DS, you had the R4 card, you had the action replay. I don't know if you know about that, you're a G, but you had like the action replay card, and you'd put your game in it. And I did it with my Pokemon Black and White too. And I was crying because at the time I was crying because I put it in, and then I had all the shiny Pokemon, I had everything, but I hadn't put the work in, and I knew in myself, oh, I just wish I could have actually played the game properly, so I could actually have the experience of the real, the difficulty of the game and what it actually is trying to put me through. Do you know what I'm trying to say? How it's supposed to be. I didn't get to, but at least I got a shiny, but that's not the point. What I'm saying is, yeah, just do the real path, do the path of your core, what you're supposed to do. And that's when you'll get the real results. You'll get the real feeling of I'm a G, and I don't feel like my testosterone's low. For us men, a lot of the time when we take the pleasure route, when you take the pleasure route, your testosterone drops because you haven't gone against the grain to even grow. Like when you train in the gym, yeah, that's when you put your muscles against the resistance to actually grow. So if I was just to sit around all day, I can't expect to just to get hench. It doesn't make no sense. I might get like some fake abs or some plastic surgery done to make it look, but appearance and reality are two very, very, very different things. Appearance and reality are different. So when something appears as some way, it doesn't necessarily mean it is that. Like I could get plastic surgery and become a white man, but I'm not. I've just now appeared to be, my genetic coding and my DNA is not a white man. So back to the point, you can't go wrong doing the right thing. So make sure you're doing the right thing, and it takes discipline, it takes action, it takes being a realist. Everyone wants to talk about realist all the time. I'm a realist, I'm a real nigga. Brother, you're just saying things, but what are you actually doing? You know what I mean? Every single day we need to be doing the right thing. We need to be on our purpose. Don't go off your purpose. If you know you're doing that semen retention, I'm talking to myself as well. If you know you're doing that semen retention, keep doing that semen retention. Don't let that go. Don't bust. Don't let that bust, bro. Let that stay in and make that travel through your spine and make that cultivate you and make that boost your aura and your energy and your power. You know what I mean? Because you know how you feel when you're doing that retention. If you're on a diet, make sure you don't eat that food. Replace it for something else. You don't want to be eating, I don't know, you don't want to be eating sweets. Then eat a mango. Eat some grapes, some seeded grapes. Eat real food, because you don't know how that's going to make you feel, bro. Well, you might do. And if you do, you know what I mean. But when you eat that real food, it makes you feel real. When you eat the fake food, it makes you feel fake. And a lot of people don't even know they're fake. They don't even know how fake they actually feel, because every day they're fake. They're just faking it, and they don't even know the opposite. Sometimes you have to know the opposite to actually know. You have to know two sides to actually know. It's like the brain has two sides. That's how we know things, because we balance the creativity and logic, both sides of the brain. It's the same with everything. You have to know both to actually know, innit? I've tried Haribos, I've tried mangoes. I know the difference between when I eat 100 Haribos and 100 mangoes. Well, technically I don't, because I've never ate 100 of both in one go. But you know what I'm trying to say. I would feel much better if I ate 5 mangoes realistically than even if I ate 5 Haribos. Because I've realized that when you eat sweets, man, it kind of makes you feel off, man. I can't explain it. You just feel off after. You're like, why did I just eat all that? Was I really just letting my pleasure, my ego just do all that to me? Like, I'm literally destroying myself. But I'm going on a tangent, but at the same time I'm not. But yeah, you can't go wrong with doing the right thing. So keep doing the right thing, my brother or my sister. And that's me, CreezOn. This is the You Are Me Because You Are Me. Make sure you subscribe if you felt that. La.